Hey friend, in this tutorial we're going to be painting some fall-y, vibrant, fun, colorful trees in a basic landscape. It's going to be real nice and fun, kind of extension on top of the fall or the tree series that I've done on this channel and incorporating it into a landscape for fall. So if you're ready to paint all the colorful scenes, then let's dive in. All right, so for this tutorial, we're just going to do a simple fall landscape with some cute fall leaves, some bright oranges and reds and yellows. I'm going to start with, for all of my trees, I'm going to start with a really light layer first. And if you need help with painting trees, I've done a whole series on trees that will be helpful for understanding shapes and adding in texture and all that. But I'm going to start with a really light, kind of burnt umber orangey color. So I've got cadmium orange and burnt umber mixed up and a lot of water. And I'm just gonna push my size 6 brush up and kind of twist it around, maybe adding some water here and there to keep spreading the color. But that spreading texture is what's gonna give it that leafy texture. And then once this dries, we're gonna add some more wet and dry leafy moments to this tree and to the other trees we're going to add. I'm using burnt umber and cadmium orange and a lot of water for this one. And then for my next color, I've got my cadmium and burnt umber mixture over here with lots of water, and I'm just going to shift it toward red a little bit. So some trees in the fall fade quicker than others, so we're just gonna have a variety of base colors, but not do too much contrast. So I'm just adding it to the orange mixture that I have. And we're starting light and working dark. And these trees are right next to each other, so you might have some overlapping, and these bleeding together moments is gonna be real nice and fun. Again, just kind of scrubbing my brush around the tree to give it this natural leaf texture.
I love the fall.
The fall is nice.
Sorry, that just kind of spilled out of my mouth there.
And you can go in with some more of that color, and while it's still wet, add in some shadow moments, leaving some bare. Not too much dark all over. Since that's still wet. And let that dry. I might also add, while this orangey guy is still a little bit wet, some yellow moments for that golden color, just here and there. Just dotting around on my paper. And we'll add in some of that over here, but more subtle. And then we'll do another kind of burnt umber and cadmium orange color tree to frame this red one. So whenever I'm painting for fall, I'm always thinking about my trip to Oregon and Washington State in the fall. I went there in October 2018 for my book tour, and I timed it perfectly. The weather was perfect. There was no rain, and the colors were insane. And we got to drive up, my friend Lindsay and I got to drive up Chuckanut, which is like on the coast. It's a highway. And that was like the most beautiful scenic drive I think I've ever done. It was so crazy.
Saying a lot. We've been on a lot of beautiful drives.
Mm-hmm. This was crazy. Stunning. Go in and add this darker color. Add some contrast. Starting to really bring those leaves forward on these trees. And maybe adding some more yellow to this one. Getting darker and darker with each layer and more sparse with the darker layers so that we still have some contrast and values going from lighter leaf colors to darker leaf colors and also lighter leaf values to darker leaf values. Then I think we're ready for the trunks. So I'm going to grab burnt umber and a touch of Mars Black. And we're just going to create kind of a V shape there. Kind of just using the tip of my brush and sketching it in.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you. And you can bring out these longer, thinner branches. Like so. Next one. And I'm working quickly because I want to show this bleed at the bottom with these trunks. But get them about the same height. And then I'm gonna grab yellow green, sap green, and lemon yellow deep, and a lot of water. And I'm just gonna drag a slanted hold with my size 6 brush across and just barely graze the base of those trunks and let them kind of bleed into the green. You can call it a day, literally like that, and be done. And obviously the brown is bleeding into the green. I want it to bleed a little bit more, so I'm gonna help it out a little bit. It's kind of like roots bleeding into the soil.
I could see this being just a cute, fall greeting card.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Seasons. Fall greetings.
Yep. Grateful.
Grateful every day.
It's just the season of gratitude, you know?
Mm-hmm. At least for us in the US.
Sure.
Last but not least, I'm just gonna add some more darker red to some of these. So I'm gonna use Scarlet Lake, Burnt Umber, and just a touch of Mars Black. And we're just gonna use the side of my brush. Just kind of follow the pattern of where it's already dark and just add little dots. If you want to add a sky, you can do it before, or you can just do a big stroke with some white space in between to give the effect of clouds.
Growing up in Wisconsin, we have some pretty stellar fall tree vibes, especially in Door County area. Very nice.
Shouts to Door County people.
Shout out. Wondering where everybody else likes their
fall colors.
Yeah, where's the best fall colors? My parents live in Colorado now, and they do a
spectacular.
They do a drive through the mountains at a particular time of year that's supposed to be nuts. It's supposed to be bonkers for how awesome the trees are.
We don't get many of those colors out here in Southern California.
Sadly, we do not.
But there you go, some cutie, fall trees. Paint your scenic drive in the area you live in, or tell us where you'd like to go if you've never been to see some fall colors. I don't know. Start planning a road trip.
Oh.
Bye. Thank you so much for watching. I am itching to go on a road trip to somewhere beautiful with all the full fall colors. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite scenic drive is. Doesn't have to be in the US, obviously. Mine is the Chuckanut. Do you say the Chuckanut or just Chuckanut? So PNW-ers, the Chuckanut, Chuckanut. Or do you call it something else? That makes me sound like a total dweeb.
Dweeb alert.
Not a local, obviously. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what your favorite scenic drive is. Do we say the Chuckanut or just Chuckanut? So many questions. And as always, thank you for all the support and the engagement on our videos and on our channel. It means the world, and it helps our videos perform better, which means they get into other eyeballs, more eyeballs of the world. And it makes us feel happy inside, which makes us want to make more videos, which makes more engagement, which makes us want to make more videos. And then it's just a fun little circle of life. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.